Okay, here we are, December the 1st. We've been chemmed out again. Alright, plasma serpents and all the smog pulled over us. We didn't see the sun today at all. It was horrible, grey and dark. It was like it was gloaming all day. Disgusting. So anyway, for those of you wondering why it was sunny yesterday, okay, yesterday got some sun a little bit. It's because they tried to open up a cold air corridor from the ice nucleation zones up here somewhere. It's probably some awful type of machine which creates all this, right? And they tried to bring it in, okay, but what happened is they changed their way halfway through and dragged down a plasma serpent to stop, because they want to conserve their shitty coal, don't they? Right, so they put a stop to it and changed their mind. And why did they change their mind? Yeah, here we go. They changed their mind because the warm air started coming from the south again. So yeah, so we had it was quite cold actually. It was colder than today when they brought in some of the freezing cold air, but they changed their mind as this warm air started coming up again. And today it was well, it would have been nice and warm. It could have even been 20 degrees if we got the sun. By the way, that's right. We could have had 20 degrees. Well, in fact, we could have 20 degrees all December, January, and February if they didn't keep blocking out the sun and using weather weapons on us. Okay, so what else? This is the article they published yesterday. UK weather warning set for a fortnight of ice, snow, sleet, hail, longest freeze in 70 years. A fortnight of absolute shit. So this is their script. This is reading from a script. This is what their narrative, this is how they wanted it to go. Okay. Luckily, God helped us out. He told the evil scum, no, you're not having your way. And what else? Okay, what else? Alaska, where they've got HARP, their main atmospheric heater, had earthquakes because they're probably sending up some. They're heating the atmosphere up here, okay, so it expands, so to push down the awful frozen maelstrom air to come down. You can see it came down a bit on 30th. You can see that, right? Just to compare it. Oh no, they actually started pushing it the day before. Look, see, bam, and they call it an anti-cyclone. Yeah, it really is anti-God. All right, today came down. Okay, so yeah, so all that pressure bearing down from the atmospheric heater over their chemsmog would cause a lot of pressure and, of course, the earthquake. So, are these scum willing to keep using their weather weapons to keep their globe lie alive? Are they willing to destroy the Earth, for that matter, to keep their lies alive? I would say yes, because they are evil fucking scum, and Satan's time is short now, and the evil scum will do anything to drag as many sheeple into, well, either into hell or to suffer another age of lies on Earth yet again, another cycle. Okay, because they don't want to listen to the truth. They don't want to know God. They don't want to know the truth. They want to hear NASA fairy tales. They want to hear lies. They want to see degeneracy. Okay, that's what they want. That's what they love. Okay, so that's it. The sheep, they choose the bad shepherd. Yeah, well done. Okay, yes, you can see today's warmer. Look, see, warmer than yesterday. Just go against it to compare. Look, colder. That's when they brought the frozen air and changed their mind halfway through because they're going to waste it mixing in with the warm air from the south. So look at that. Yeah, so if we actually got sun, no problem, we would have had 20 degrees. And it could be 20 degrees all year round. We could have spring all year round. But no, people love well, apart from summer, spring and the summer. And, well, maybe 2 springs, a rainy season, and the summer, probably something like that. But no, the scum would rather have lies, and they'd rather have this. That's what they'd rather have. Okay, that's it. You can watch the rest of the video now. Just to show the piece of shit grayed out sky, which is completely contrived. It's a disgrace to know we actually have a choice, and the choice is shit. The choice is evil. That's what the people choose. Apparently, they choose evil. Okay, all right. See you. Actually, one more thing, just for comparison's sake. Let's go back. All right, there we go. So that's the corridor they were bringing, which they changed their mind halfway through. When was the last sunny day? This was sunny on 30th. The last sunny day was a weekend. Let me just check. Right. The week, Saturday, Sunday. I think it was the 17th and 18th. Right. I want to show you what I mean by the corridor in case you've forgotten. There. That's the frozen air corridor they brought for the weekend. And it was almost freezing. 17 and 18. It was almost freezing. Look, just look at the day before. Oh, it seemed they had already begun to open it on Friday. Okay, the day before. You see, well, it seemed okay, it's opening here. We'll go another day back. All right, so they literally brought it. Look, bam, and they opened it for the weekend. But the sun was nice and warm still, and it quickly warmed up. Yeah, so that's what I mean by opening the corridor to the horrible chemical ice nucleation zone, which is this part of Russia, and all above it, some dastardly machine there. Okay, that's it. No, that's what I wanted to say. Alright, Saturday, the 1st of December, it's 2 p.m. I woke up really late today, so I couldn't catch them spraying, obviously. If you want to catch them, if you want to watch them spraying, go and watch David Yates' channel, because he has to wake up early to walk his dogs, alright? And he always catches them early. This is all sprayed on, or and blocking out the sun, or if you're an idiot who believes in liars and academia, you'll call this a grand solar minimum. Oh, look, I can't even see the sun. I guess it's a grand solar minimum. Yes, there's no sunspot activity. Yeah, this is weather, guys. This is they're mad. Okay, there's nothing wrong with the sun. It's evil arseholes blocking out the sun every day with chemtrails and fly ash and their weather weapons frequencies from their arrays and their atmospheric heaters. And I'll tell you what happened. Yesterday, the evil scum were a bit ahead of themselves. Yesterday, they started announcing 2 weeks of Arctic conditions, sleet and snow. Okay, because they thought they'd won. However, I think they were doing something up in Alaska, the HARP array, the atmospheric heater, yeah? So they were obviously heating up there in the frozen wastelands, okay, to the north, to try and bring in the frozen weather, okay? However, what did it do? Yeah, that's right, all the pressure caused by that heat bearing down on top of the air, right? And I guess the chemsmog, chemical ice nucleation, this is what this is. All that pressure caused earthquakes, that's right. It has to go somewhere, doesn't it? All that pressure has to bear down on something, and that's it, on the earth, on earthquakes. There you go. Okay. So anyway, they were a bit ahead of themselves, because guess what? The wind, I checked just before coming out, the wind is coming from the south again. It's quite warm. I'm feeling very comfortable, apart from being horrible, damp and wet. It's disgusting damp, which is even worse than the cold. And it's even worse when you get cold and damp, then you're really screwed. Okay, what can I say? Right, yeah, so they were ahead of themselves, the wind has changed again, the wind's coming from the south, it's nice and warm, and that's why we have this basically, this overcast blanket, this chemsmog which they dumped on us early this morning, because they've got to go, my ball, that's what's up for extinction, by the way, their globe model, and the liars, they're up for extinction. If the sheeple ever woke up to see that they've been lying and contriving this, the spawn of Satan have been contriving 2 extra seasons, autumn and winter, to say my ball, my winter, and there's obviously some kind of machines up there, the ice wall to create ice, and there's machines up in the middle there, yeah, to create all this, this basically chemical ice nucleation, some kind of machine, a weather weapon, okay, and I think it's degraded recently, that's why they've had to step in, yeah, to, put the arrays and spray everywhere, because they've got to keep up with my ball, it's my seasons, my tilt, okay, that's what it's about, the evil liars, okay, and it's not them who control the weather, they manipulate it, they're scum, it's God who controls the weather, and I just keep praying every day. I mean I know it's dire, and like I said, there we go, you can hear
can hear planes. There's probably sprayers. Yeah, they just, you know, it's ridiculous. If I stay here long enough, you'll see one who will spray underneath all this. Okay, that's what you see. If you wait, I'm not going to wait long enough. I'm going to leave it short now. Okay. So just keep praying to God, our Heavenly Father, you know, the Creator of our spirit. Okay, because we are a spirit, and what's hit down here is it's no good. Okay, this physical life here, this body is it's all rubbish. Okay, we're spirit, we belong with God, our Father, our Creator. Okay, just keep praying to God. Okay, to basically make fools out of these evil ones who are faking all this. They're faking weather, they're faking space, they're faking NASA, a bunch of liars. It's ridiculous. God needs to uncover the great delusion and just end this, because this is sick. It's absolutely sick. It's got to end. Thank you.